No, I think Joe mentioned, or the video mentioned, I think they were going to add the same scrapped adult Anita to Marvel 3, I think.
They were, yeah.
So that was the second time.
So if the assets are still there, they can technically do it.
But they would have to get paid. Listen, modders have a code.
Yeah.
Unless they will dive... The only way they will go down and dig through the files, because, you know, they respect the coders, is if you pay them.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, if it's paid, then I'll do it. But if it's not paid, they will not do it. It's a line they will not cross.
Because they want to respect the...
Because they want to respect the work that the original coders did.
At Capcom, yeah.
But also because it's very risky and they could likely get arrested.
Yeah.
So that's why, unless they're paid, they will not do it.
Well, even if they do get paid, it's still risky. They can still get in big trouble.
I'm shocked someone, like got paid to, because there was a side mission that was in the code of Akuma in Resident Evil 2. There was an entire story mode, some voice lines.
And someone did it?
Everything, yeah. And someone got paid enough...
And they didn't get in trouble for it?
To restore it.
Oh, in trouble?
Oh, no, because they were, paid.
It doesn't matter, bro. They can still get sued by Capcom.
I think Capcom
just didn't give enough shit about it.
Just didn't give a shit.
Nintendo, if someone were to do that...
If it was the remake, I think they would have had a problem. But because it was such an old game...
Yeah, Nintendo...
They don't care.
It's like, oh, you're modding an old game? Cease and desist, and you get sued.
Guys, you can't mod the Switches. Yet.
No, I wouldn't do it to begin with.
Yet.
No, don't bother. It's not worth it. You don't want to get sued by Nintendo.
Well, we could do the 3DSs now.
Yeah, people are still getting in trouble for doing that, but... It's just, Nintendo's very... They've always been like this, and Nintendo fans just kind of walk...
Nintendo, you can't be mad at people for taking stuff in their own hands because you don't want to make good games, or you make people pay for stuff that they don't want to necessarily pay for.
Yeah.
You can't get mad about that.
You only have yourself to blame.
You only have yourself and your greedy ways to blame for it. Maybe if Doug Bowser isn't fucking making people spend that much money, maybe you would have more money.
Maybe if you had Doug Bowser maybe pushing you a little bit.
No. Doug Bowser's...
You know what we need? We need to get rid of some of the older guys and then put new guys in. We already have a lot of new guys on Nintendo's Japan side.
I think it's just because they think they could be able to make enough profit. And to be fair, one of the new presidents in Japan is all about business side. He's not, with the gamers. So he's thinking more of, oh, how can we raise the stocks? How can we...
Which one
How can we
this?
please our shareholders?
Which president is this?
The current one.
Oh, wasn't he the part of Game Freak?
No, he was an intern. For the European.
Really? And he's in the Japan branch now?
Yes. But he was a Japanese person, but he was overseas as an intern.
I can't remember if he's the one that made the
and the funnier thing is
proposed the idea of the Switch or was not.
Joe, you know what's hilarious?
Yeah.
Nintendo did get in trouble with the law at one point.
What?
Because apparently in the European branch, they were trying to make some of their stuff sell less. So basically, they were trying to maximize profits.
So sell less of it.
No, they were trying to make it cost less so they can get more. And
is that why they're now doing everything's cost is expensive now because they don't want to get in trouble?
No, it's because of scalpers.
Oh.
But also just probably because they're fucking greedy as shit.
No, I don't think they are.
It could just be both. It could just be both.
No, I think it's a little more complicated than that.
I mean, no, Joe, it shouldn't shock me.
Right.
If Reggie was there and they're saying
Reggie fought for a lot of shit to happen.
Because a lot of the Japanese Nintendo guys are
no.
stubborn as fuck.
Yeah, and Reggie really had to dig his heel to get what he wanted.
Miyamoto's like, oh no,
Bowser
we like
is not doing that.
apparently, Joe. I think Wii Sports was gonna be like either $20 or $30. We had to pay for it separately. So this isn't the first time they've done like this.
Yeah, no. The reason why they're doing it the way they're doing it is because Bowser's not forcing anything. He's not fighting the.
He's not fighting it. To be fair, Doug was part of EA.
I don't think any of the presidents are from each branch are fighting anything.
Well, because they want to maximize profits. They know the Switch will sell. So
And they did.
Why make it cost less if you know that your people are gonna pay for it anyways?
All I'm saying, the only way I'm buying a Switch 2 is that they make $70 and $80 Nintendo cards. Because
they're gonna keep the same fucking cards.
no, they're not. They better not.
I mean, it would be fine, but no, they do have a 100 Nintendo card.
They better raise up the max amount of cash you can put on Switch 2, because originally it's only 200 is max that you can put on.
$299.
Yeah, $299. That's the max. So they better start raising that up to like 400 or.
No, they're going to, Joe. They're going to.
They're
going full digital, so they're going to increase it.
They better.
Why do you think they're making the box office things cost less and the key cards? They're trying to trick people into buying digital copies.
No, I know, and it's working.
Yeah, and it's working. It's fucking working.
I mean, a lot of the games we own are digital because they are only digital.
Yes.
Or we're just too lazy, or we can't find a physical copy.
Yeah, that's why I got it digital.
Yeah.
Because I'm not near a GameStop, and the only way I can get some of these games is if I get them digitally. Like Suika game, had to get digitally. The Excite Bike retro game, had to get it digitally. Death and Taxes, had to get it digitally. Like, stuff like that. The Marvel vs. Capcom collection, had to get it digitally.
I could have gotten physical, but
I was an idiot for not getting it physical.
Yet.
I was an idiot for not getting it physical.
Well, it wasn't gonna work on Switch 2 anyways.
Oh, you know what's fucked up? Apparently, the UK branch had the key cards for the Switch 1 for Marvel.
Really?
Yeah, I am not kidding you.
What, they got it before us?
No, their physical, their cartridge is a key card.
Really?
Yes.
So they were doing key cards before the Switch 2?
They fucking were.
Oh my god, that's bullshit.
No, but specifically for that one game, and I'm like...
That's not fair.
It's probably worse in other countries than us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, Brazil, like, Nintendo is way out higher.
Yeah, so it's way worse in Brazil.
Like,
it's
not
way
even
worse.
in Brazil, but in like Portugal and all those places they're like, just for the Wii alone, it's so high. To buy a Nintendo Wii.
Probably for Xbox and Microsoft, it's even fucking worse. But yeah, other than Nintendo and cost, whatever else, that's why we're just satisfied with the games that we have. And it just sucks.
It does suck.
People have to pay more, but again, we fell for the same thing for the Switch 1, and it worked. So they're going to keep doing it until it doesn't work anymore. That's how this works. The most suckier part is realizing that they'll probably re-release fucking Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD on the Switch too for $50 fucking.
Not 50.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. $70 full price.
Yeah, they're going to. I know they are.
Because they're bastards.
Yeah. So if you didn't get it on whatever. Well, then again, they're probably gonna release Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the GameCube online. They might actually not even re-release it.
That is true. It'll just be on the online.
Yeah, I mean, Wind Waker's already on the online for Switch too.
It is. So they're like, why even bother porting the Wii U port?
Yeah, they're like, why bother? We already have the GameCube online. They just played on that.
And Joe, apparently the Switch 2 has like less battery life when it's
I know it is
not docked.
Yeah. So they basically expect you to play it docked.
Yeah.
At least there's a fan now. I can't complain. There is good things about it, but a lot of it's just.
It's no wonder why it's probably one of their most expensive consoles yet.
And I have to agree with the PlayStation fans. Why are the Nintendo fans complaining when Sony and Microsoft have been doing
this shit
the console is basically the same but has better whatever for years now.
They've been dealing with this shit since 2014.
They've been dealing with this shit for years. Like the PlayStation.
Well, because Nintendo's supposed to be the cheap alternative. That's why.
And an innovative company, but you know what? Maybe they're starting to realize that's not cutting it anymore.
And the other companies see that and they're just like, ooh, we could. Wait, you're telling me we could make people pay more money for our shit? Yes, please.
And we're like, no!
No! Do not!
The PlayStation fans are like, stop!
When I saw that Xbox games were going to be sold at like some of the stuff were going to be like $70 and like the microphones and everything else were going to be like higher.
I'm not using the Zach, we're not playing. We're not using that fucking microphone. If we have to play Jamboree, the other stuff for Jamboree.
What, the camera?
No, I think the camera and the mic, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, wait,
we're not paying the C button.
We're not paying for that fucking C button. We're not even gonna use it.
I have Discord. If I ever get the Switch 2...
Discord.
That button is.
They're making it seem like you have to do it for Jamboree side mode, which is kind of bullshit. I mean, how the fuck are the VTubers supposed to do it? They're just not going to be able to play that mode.
It just looks so outdated.
Yeah, that too.
What they could do is just edit their like VTuber models over their.
They could,
IRL
but
shit.
like. They have them live stream, so they're just gonna have to not live stream the game.
Yeah. I guess so. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching Suika Game. Next time, when I'm not doing this by myself,
we'll be doing, Lunar New Year, or fireworks display. That'll be for my channel.
then we're playing all of these together.
Yep.
See you all later in the next video of Suika Game. Bye, everybody, and stay crispy.
Are we doing it right now?
Do you want to do it right now?
No.
Alright. See you guys later. Peace to crispy. Bye, everybody.